Good morning. You know, I really got a kick out of watching Biden. You know, Joe Baby Biden. Well, he was on some program, I guess, and he was talking about how he tells his wife, you know, get a shotgun. Yeah, he says, if anybody comes around our place, he's got a place out in the woods, you know, just take the shotgun, get out on a porch and blast off a couple of rounds and I'll leave you alone. Well, see, I got a couple of concerns with what he just said. Number one is he gets Secret Service, you know what I mean? So I got to believe nobody can even get close to his place out in the woods, not even a squirrel. So I can't see him saying that to his wife, Jill, you know, go get a shotgun, get out on the porch and shoot it. I can't see that ever happening. The other thing that I think is really amazing is that, you know, you take a look at the damage that a shotgun does in comparison to an AR-15. An AR-15 makes a hole the size of, I don't know, a big pea, I guess. A shotgun makes the hole the size of a grapefruit. So what would you rather get shot by, an AR-15 or a shotgun? If you were to get shot. Nobody wants to get shot, but if you were. Well, me, I prefer an AR-15, you know what I mean? It's easier to fix a real small hole than a huge hole. And the problem is that these people, they're fear mongers. They're trying to instill fear into the American people, you know? And then you got the other concern. NBC, ABC, CBS, what did they say? They said that Adam Lanza's AR-15 was where? It was in the trunk of his mother's car. The AR-15 wasn't used in that shooting. Nah. The AR-15 was in the trunk of his mother's car. Adam Lanza used 4 separate handguns. Yeah. But what did the medical examiners say? Oh yeah, they were killed by a long rifle. Yeah. And then the guy is obviously clearly out of his mind. If you watch the video of him making those comments, he's actually laughing. Yeah. And what does that tell you? And what it tells me is that they need a new medical examiner. They need a new medical examiner. That's what it tells me. But anyway, it's just amazing how this administration twists and distorts things to fit their narrative, you know? But it doesn't always work. Sometimes they get caught, like in Benghazi. But that's a whole different kettle of fish. Anyway, Joe, you gotta admit, you and your wife, Jill, you got Secret Service protection. So she ain't shooting no shotgun off the balcony, all right? So why do you talk like that? All it does is give you less credibility than you already have. And you don't have a whole lot to spare. You know what I mean?